Hey guys, I'm Madison.
I'm Christina.
And we are
Two college girls.
So today we're going to talk about college study tips.
Yes, this is to help with any exam, or I guess any quiz, any type of thing you'll take like that in college, and I guess this could work any type of college really. But it could help with quizzes, any type of exam that you take during the semester, and also maybe finals a little bit, but it'll probably be a little more extreme then, because then you're at that point you're just freaking out. But this always helps.
Okay, tip number 1, start early.
Yes.
You cannot procrastinate in college.
No, it's like you may have been able to get away with that in high school and been fine, but I promise you that does not work if you want to do good. If you want an A, start early. And then early does not mean 2 days before the exam. Early means like a week in advance. If you have, say, an exam 2 weeks from now, you may not have to, you can like start getting some stuff together as far as like making sure your notes are organized. You need to do that all during the semester, really. But you can start getting them together as far as like, I guess, highlighting key terms. Know what you're going to be studying for. And then the week before, I would start making stuff that you need in order to study. Because then the week of, that's when you're hardcore study. You have to just start.
So you don't take your notes out of the book.
Yeah, you need to start. Start early is always a good thing.
Okay.
Number 1.
Tip number 2, use office hours.
Yes.
Your teachers want you to come if you need help. They're not going to scare you.
No, they're not out to help you. They want you to do good. They don't want to fail you. That's not like their goal. They want to do well. I mean, it also makes them look good. They are getting paid for what they're doing. They're teaching. That's their goal. So, I mean, if you have a problem, don't wait till the day before the exam, because then that's going to piss off your professor, I promise you.
Yes.
They tell you that, like, the first week of class. If you have a question, don't wait till the week of the exam. Don't do that. I mean, unless you just learned it in class and you have a question, and because you're learning stuff all the way up to the exam. But if you have a problem, don't understand stuff.
And also, if they know you're going for help and asking them and you're still doing bad, then there's something else that's going on.
Yeah.
They are going to help you with whatever you need.
Yeah, and also, if you get to, go to office hours and get to know your professors, they'll remember who you are. They know you're working hard. So, you may get some benefits for that one. Maybe a curve. They may like you. If they know that you're coming to class. They know you're coming to class and showing up and actually trying. They will remember you. Okay.
Tip number 3.
Okay.
Review sessions.
Yes. Okay. I'm not sure how it goes for community colleges. I'm sure they have some form of this, or small colleges, but I know usually big universities, they have review sessions, all the way in the semester, or they have, peer, study things, or, what is it? Peer study partners. Study partners. Or you can get tutoring. These are students that have, gotten A's in the class. They know what they're doing. They probably just took it last semester.
They know how that teacher works, because they are going to have been in that class. It's just a great way to, if you didn't really understand what was happening in class that day, that person can get more of a hands-on with you, and they can help.
Yes.
If you, really just didn't get it and you didn't want to ask in front of your whole lecture class.
Yeah, which is totally understandable.
Tip number 4. Study guides.
Yes. Okay, not all professors give these. I mean, they're kind of rare. Some will give them, some won't. If they do, you better do it.
Yes.
You need to do it.
You need to do it.
It is a gift. The professor gives you a study guide. It is a gift.
I know in high school, these things were handed out like it was no problem. College is not the same. They are so rare. And if you don't get one, make one. Tip number 5. Flashcards.
Yeah.
Sounds like middle school.
But they help.
They help.
I do them. Especially if you have a lot of terms, if it's a science class, or I guess if you need to remember a bunch of equations. Make flashcards.
If you don't want to write it, go to Quizlet. Make flashcards on there. They help. It is a great way to show yourself what you know and what you don't know, what you need to focus on. Tip number 6.
Use your textbook.
Yes. Okay, the professor may not you may not use it as far as assigned reading, or they don't assign problems out of it. Most likely they won't in college. You spend like hundreds of dollars on a book. You're going to buy it anyway, so why would you just let it sit there? If you don't understand something, look it up in the chapter that you're in for a better understanding. And sometimes, especially like if you need like practice problems, they're at the end of the chapter. Do it for practice. It'll help. And if you do that and ask a professor on how to do something, you can go ask them to double check on something. They know you're working really hard. You're actually using the book. They'll be impressed.
Tip number 7. Old test.
Yes, okay. Now this is a key. I guess you need to either be talking around to people, or this helps if you, be nice to people in your class. That's like number one rule I feel like in college anyways. You need to be nice to people. Talk to people. They may know someone that has taken the class before, and they have like old tests where they painted them out. A lot of professors recycle questions, or like it's similar questions. You can at least get used to the style that they ask.
Tip number 8. Use the library.
Yes. You're paying for this as part of your tuition, so you need to take advantage of it. There's a bunch of services in there that you probably may not even know about yet, but if you go in, someone will be happy to help you. You're paying for it. Use it. It will help. Sometimes, like for searches, they have subscriptions that the library actually pays for that you wouldn't be able to get unless you paid for it, so you're getting it free. Or not really free. You are paying for it for tuition, so use it.
In every library I've ever been to, on any college, community, large university, they always have a level of silence. If you live in a loud dorm, if you live in an apartment with loud roommates, if you just kind of need to get away to a quiet place to study, use the library. Tip number 9. Group study.
Okay, this is awesome. This is another thing that goes in with being nice to people. Okay, be nice. Talk to people in class. They're probably in the same position you are anyways. You get to know people. Do studies groups with this. And you can probably do this at the library. They're probably the best place to meet people, especially if you don't know them. So just meet with a group. Study for exams, especially when it comes around to the finals.
Yes, because they're going to have different ways they study, and maybe it'll help you. You're going to have different ways that can help them. Maybe they really understand something, and it can help you get an A versus, failing a class.
Yes. And also, if the people may have, heard something different in class, if you're, trying to get all the notes down and hurry up in class, you may not get everything or hear everything necessarily, and they may have. So if they have heard something or have different questions than you do, then that just helps you have more information for the test so you don't get to a question and have no idea what it is. It helps. Different people, more minds together. It helps.
So that concludes our video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope you got some help out of those study tips. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, just leave them below, and we will definitely check them all out.
Yes, and if you have any special things that you used to study and want to just let us know, comment that below too. We'd like to know if you have any tricks, I guess, into studying for college. So that'd be great to share with everybody. So make sure if you like this video, like and subscribe if you want to. That'd be great. And
tune in next time.
Yes.